Good evening. The fentanyl crisis was once again front and center this week as parents, doctors, and educators met with the goal of helping our community.
With more tragic deaths happening in the city, the group came together to start a dialogue about the deadly drug. Our Cory Sellar joins us live from the South Lobby with more on that story.
It wasn't the first time that parents, politicians, police, and other agencies have gotten together to collectively look for solutions to fentanyl use, and it likely won't be the last. This time, PEP, or Parents Empowering Parents, hosted the Forum on Combating the Drug, which even after taking many lives is actually getting even more dangerous.
With uplifting music as a backdrop to inspire these parents, it was a reflective night. Some in attendance have seen intervention prove successful, while others are still struggling with children hooked on one of the worst drugs to ever hit Alberta's streets.
Fentanyl is different from other opiates, partially because it's highly potent when we are comparing with like morphine or heroin. It can be 50 or 100 times more potent than those opiates.
Dr. Aloric adds that we've come to believe that addictive people fall into certain groups. He says that it's people from all across the social spectrum. With more gatherings like pep talks, the goal is to raise public awareness in order to help those facing this horrific addiction. Tyler was addicted to fentanyl for 1.5 years. When he used it, he unfortunately didn't receive the proper education of its effects.
I started using fentanyl, I didn't know what it was, and it was a little green powder, and my brother brought it over one day, and he didn't really know what he was doing either, and he crushed it up, and we snorted it together.
Eventually, Tyler hit rock bottom. He then sought out support to get clean in order to be with one person in particular among family.
The biggest thing for me, honestly, was my son.
Communities can access PEP programs like the Parent Support Group, which includes PEP meetings, U-Turn for Youth, which provides education and support, and MedX, that's for convicted ex-drug traffickers, are given education and interaction.
Education is first and foremost important when it comes to fentanyl, because even the smallest amounts that one takes can lead to an overdose, and it's often mixed with other drugs, so the user has no idea how much they're actually getting.
Cory, if someone gets off fentanyl, how does their family deal with it?
Well, Mike, in Tyler's case, he lost much of his family's trust. Although he may be in a better place than before, moving forward, it will take time to regain that trust.
Cory, people are beginning to use the term carfentanil. What is that in comparison to fentanyl?
Well, Ethan, carfentanil is an artificial opioid similar to fentanyl, but 100 times more potent, and it just continues to spread across the country. Carfentanil is so powerful that a dose the size of a grain of salt can be fatal.
Thanks, Cory. That's Cory Sellar reporting live from the South Lobby.